Okay, what I'd like to do is show you how to take a a Photoshop file and basically turn it into line art, and then also adding, your colors into Illustrator. But for this particular piece, the client that I did this for, this is their logo. Actually, their original logo looks like this, and you can see it's in wire mode, so you can see it's a vector file. So. But what they wanted is they wanted to go more of a biker theme, like Harley theme. So they wanted me to put like maybe a helmet or some sunglasses on him. So that is what I did. So I took it into Coral Painter and I just grabbed the original layer. I just grabbed the black lines. So if you see here, if I can go in here and just grab the black, copy it, and paste it. This is what I did. So I just took these black lines and imported them into Coral Painter. So you can see here all it is black lines. And then what I did was I took a white layer on top of the areas I knew were going to go away. First of all, I went and painted this. Let me just turn that on so you can see. We'll turn this layer down a little bit and turn this up. So I went on top and actually sketched out what I wanted a new layer or new look to be with the helmet and the sunglasses. I needed this white layer in there to kind of mask out the areas that I didn't want. And then what I did is I went and created another layer on top of this one to refine it. So then I took my sketch off, and here you can see more of the refined look. So then if I go ahead and turn up the opacity here, you can see the final piece. Now, in order to convert these black lines into Illustrator, I saved it out as a Photoshop file. So if I go back into Illustrator here, let's zoom out a little bit. Let's make this a piece here, so let's move this over, we'll move this over. Now if I go and open up this piece that I saved out, I saved it as a Photoshop file. So now if I go ahead and drag this into Illustrator, it should open up into a new document here. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, so it is right here. So if I open this up in Illustrator, we'll go ahead and flatten Photoshop layers into a single image. And this is what it looks like. So then what you can do, you can take this black line art, you can hit this live trace in Illustrator. It tells me it's too large. We can go ahead and convert that anyway. Now you can see when you zoom in, whoops. If you zoom in, it looks like vector art. Also, you gotta make sure you hit this expand. So it's tracing right now, and now it's in line art. Usually what I'll do is I'll take this most outer layer and just delete that unless I want to fill that a color. But you can see now we have vector lines, so we can actually go ahead in here and fill these whatever we want. I would probably put some gradients in there or whatever. But that is how you convert your image into line art using Photoshop, or starting with Corel and then importing it into Illustrator and just doing the live trace command in Illustrator. So what I'll do here then is I would take this whole thing then and bring that into this area. Then I'd probably use the gradients and whatever that I used to fill this character over here on this character. So I would go in here and choose all these areas. I would obviously have to refine the way the lighting is hitting it and stuff, but you can see how now I I've totally changed the art with really little time, and it doesn't take much time to do that, so I hope that was helpful.